What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Northwestern versus Maryland college basketball matchup going down Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. We've got loaded cards all week long. As we head into another solid weekend of action, we're going to have NBA and NHL all week surrounded by college basketball, including our college basketball play of the day for $15. And then we, like I said, we head into the weekend where we've got, a huge college basketball card again, NFL playoffs. So make sure that you jump on board, whether it's with a daily pass or a long-term pass. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. We've also got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for a VIP experience, where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, or we're going to track line moves for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between Maryland and Northwestern. The Maryland Terrapins 13-4 on the year, 3-3 in conference after a 77-71 win over Minnesota at home in their last matchup, while Northwestern coming in off a third straight loss, sitting at 1-4 in conference play, 10-6 overall after a 78-68 defeat at the hands of Michigan State. And this is a Northwestern team that, is at home, but hasn't necessarily taken advantage of home court. They were competitive against Penn State on the road and managed to get the job done there, or at least compete there and get a cover, but also only lost by 1 point at Iowa. The thing is, though, is that they lost by double digits against Michigan State, double digits against Purdue. They did beat Illinois at home in overtime. It was a good win for Northwestern, but it just seems like that was ages ago, over a month and a half. And now, we're seeing Northwestern start to falter as we get into the rigors of Big Ten conference play over the course of the rest of the season. So will Chris Collins' team be able to turn around? Potentially, but the thing is that this is a Northwestern team that historically, under Collins for the most part, has hung their hat on their defense, as they finished, I would say top 20, top 25, even top 50 in defensive efficiency for the better part of Collins' tenure in Evanston. But this year's team is, even though they're 33rd in adjusted defensive efficiency, when you take them into conference play, they're 13th out of 18 teams in defensive efficiency. The defensive percentages across the board are below, the national average, and they're below the conference average as well. And offensively, there's just not a lot to be excited about for Northwestern. They do a good job of taking care of the basketball, and they hit the glass hard, but they're the worst three-point shooting team in the conference. They're below the average in two-point shooting. They're good at the foul line, but they don't get to the free throw line nearly enough to make it count. And Maryland's defense has been decent in terms of not allowing a ton of free throws. The problem for me with Maryland is that they kind of got caught playing with their food against Minnesota, and it left a bad taste in my mouth with this Maryland team. That was a Minnesota team that Maryland, if they played up to their potential, really should have blown out of the water. But unfortunately, they didn't. And now it's left me wondering, well, will this team be able to do that? I mean, they only got up by 11 points. They were laying 15. 11 was their biggest lead, and they only reached out with about 4 minutes to go, and unfortunately couldn't pull away. But I do think in this matchup against Northwestern, I think Maryland can, pull away in this one. They're not being asked to lay anything crazy here. It's a near pick 'em, which kind of looks a little bit funky. But I made this line Maryland closer to -2, -3, if not more. I just feel like the Maryland Terrapins are the better team, and I think they're the better defensive unit in this game. They do force a lot of turnovers, 20.3% of their opponents' possessions in conference play. Maryland's forcing a turnover, and the offensive percentages for the Terps are just a lot better than what they are for Northwestern. 34.7% from three, 54.1% from 2-point range. So actually a better free throw shooting team. They get to the free throw rate the free throw line at a higher rate than Northwestern, and Northwestern third worst in the conference in free throw rate allowed. So I'm going to go with the Maryland Terrapins in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're Pickdawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.